Me when my alarm clock goes off in the morning. Me forcing myself to enjoy a game after I paid $40 for it. A 30-minute nap should set me straight. Me 5 hours later. Just broke one of my made-up rules that only I have to follow. My cat. I lost my toy under the couch. Me. That must be the uvula. Oh, so it is a girl house. Can't wait to gamble today. Literally shaking. That's called dedication. That's called an addiction. Buddy, I've been gambling every day for 20 plus years. It's all I think about, and I still haven't gotten addicted, so I doubt it's happening. Me trying to stay sleepy when going to the bathroom at 4 a.m. When you live in a place where the unofficial best thing to do is visit a neighboring town. Me waiting for the bartender to look at me so I can order my drink. Your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay? Weirdest thing that gets you angry. Telling me to do something when I'm already in the middle of doing it. How I listened to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 1000% avoidable. It's 2003 and you're about to acquire a phobia that will last the rest of your life. Do you all introverts ever open a text and think I'll reply when I have the energy? And then it's 3 weeks and you have to live with the guilt of being a horrible friend. When I accidentally select Espanol at the ATM, but successfully complete my transaction. When you're stretching in bed and you feel your calf start to tighten. Every day, men leave their homes with no bag, no water bottle, no lip balm, no hand sanitizer, no extra layer in case they get cold. Just keys and a wallet shoved into their pocket. Chaotic and reckless. Me. Takes a bite of the sandwich. The tomato. Me. I wish people would invite me out more. Me in a social setting. Me looking at what's about to turn into a missed call. Me in the passenger seat when my friend almost kills us and just says my bad. Me restarting the song because I blinked on my favorite part. Me doing taxes. I have a child. When you arrive early at a lecture or event and you watch the hall fill up, but nobody is sitting next to you. I'm at the age that not finding parking for an event is enough to make me go home. When the conversation dies but you still want to talk to them, that's crazy. I know, right? What brand is your microwave? Bro, what? When someone explains something to you 3 times and you still have no idea what's going on. When someone is still interested in me after the first 2 weeks. In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. When you can't even get past the tutorial. Meeting someone for the first time, them telling me their name. Not hearing what it is, because I am too focused on saying mine back. My body after doing absolutely nothing all day. 11 p.m. If I go to sleep now, I'll have a solid 8 hours. 3 a.m. According to this quiz, if I were a kitchen appliance, I'd be a toaster. Good to know. Girl in front of me walking down the street. Me walking faster to overtake her, so that she doesn't think some dude is following her and feel uncomfortable. When you accidentally eat your lunch on your 9 a.m. break, trying to find the right spot to sit around a campfire be like. If you think my jokes are bad, you should see some of my life choices. When you notice a typo immediately after you hit send, anyone tells me their name. Me 30 seconds later. And your name is Van Driver after he captured 1,000 kids and unlocked the golden skin. Me before going to bed telling myself I'll wake up early to exercise when no one believed you. But it turns out you were right. That feeling when you finish a really good book or TV show. Me all ready for another exciting day in the living room. Forgetting your headphones at home is the modern equivalent of leaving your sword behind in medieval times. Vintage Tupperware footbath. Meat defroster. Puke bucket. Potato salad, popcorn bowl. When you wake up from a crazy good nap, me looking for the perfect song to start cleaning the house. How can I transfer money that is in my mind to my bank account? Sometimes I wonder if anyone in this world has ever finished an eraser. Then I saved our entire bloodline because I locked in. How I feel after texting politely to someone who was rude to me. Me still processing 2021. 2025 in 6 weeks. Me giving advice. Me dealing with my own problems. Me worrying that there's actually nothing wrong with my brain and I just kind of suck at being a person. Me when I am blasting music on full volume through my headphones. Also me when I am surrounded by loud noises. When you realize you are starting to lose interest in video games. Me tries to fall asleep. My brain. You made 502 mistakes this year. I do not need a grocery list. Me at the grocery store. When you have a lot to say but silence is the best option. Who is allowed to show up to your house unannounced? UPS, FedEx, and Amazon. Me trying not to tell someone what I got for them for Christmas. When your room is freezing but you still need some fresh air. Nobody. Me trying to wash a spoon. My cooking. Tasteless food. Salt. Adulting is being excited to just go home and go to bed. When you realize you have been reading with your eyes, but not your brain for the last 3 pages. Sadness leaving my body as soon as I have money. Me deleting spam emails I get every week instead of taking 2 seconds to unsubscribe. It ain't much, but it is honest work. How our parents found me, according to my older brother, when you buy air but half of the bag is filled with chips. Me trying not to move an inch when the bus driver applies a sudden brake, so people around me think I am strong.